Rhys, first of all, just want to reflect on the last couple of weeks that you've had. I mean, imagine it's been a remarkable experience.
Yeah, no, it's been fantastic. Obviously heading away with my national team Wales. Obviously the qualifying game against Austria, a fantastic win. So obviously looking forward to the next round of fixtures, obviously in the summer.
There must be such a feel-good factor around the group now. You've got some real momentum, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the atmosphere at the qualifying game was fantastic. Obviously to get the win, and then we had a run out. There was quite a few changes for the run out the other night, and it was just good to get some minutes personally myself.
And a draw against the Czech Republic, not to be sniffed at. Good side.
Yeah, it's not to be sniffed at. And our home run now, we're unbeaten in a lot of games, so hopefully just carry that going forwards now.
What was it like? I appreciate you didn't start the first game, but what was it like to be there and to see kind of Gareth Bale doing what Gareth Bale does?
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic player. I mean, obviously he's turned up on the night and he's pulled a fantastic free kick to begin with, and even the second finish was superb. So yeah, no, he's a great player, great character as well, and a leader. It's amazing to be around such good players in the changing room, and it's good experience for ourselves.
Do you feel that this can only really benefit you spending time around them and the form that Wales are in between now and the end of the season with what could potentially come this summer?
Yeah, no, 100%. Obviously, as I said, great leaders, and it's just something that, I mean, you're always learning from, and it's something you could obviously add to your game myself, so yeah.
One game away from a trip to a World Cup.
Exactly.
How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, when you put it like that, it's a bit daunting. Obviously, it just comes down to one game now, but all the hard work's got us there. We just have to go out on the night and do ourselves proud.
And clearly, it could lead to some interesting conversations back here if it is Wales versus Scotland for a place at Qatar.
Yeah, it could do. It could do.
Brilliant. How do you feel United are placed right now in the race for promotion?
Yeah, no, we're in great form ourselves. Obviously, 8 games to go now, 8 big games as well. So we just have to go out there on the pitch, take every game as it comes, and just get the wins in.
Is there a great credit to the staff and the squad as well, just for how collectively you've managed to turn this season around?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when Hecky came in, I think we were sat 16th in the table, and we've worked our way up slowly, but we've got ourselves into the playoffs now, and we've given ourselves a great chance of finishing the season in a great position, so yeah.
Does it feel in a way like a bonus that with the position that you were in come the autumn, that you are in such a strong position now to potentially get back to the Premier League at the first attempt?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a great squad. We've got great players within the squad, and we always fancied ourselves to be up there come the end of the season. Obviously, the start wasn't how we expected it, but we've put things right now, and we just look forward to the future.
Are you pleased how the squad has got through the weeks leading up to the international break? Because clearly up to 11 players out, I think any team at any level would struggle with that amount of first team players out.
Yeah, we had a lot of boys out injured, but that just shows our depth in numbers and the quality that we have there to come and obviously produce for performances when needed.
And clearly the club has brought in additional cover now in Filip Juremovic. What have you made of first impressions with him and getting another international through the door?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously don't know too much about Filip himself, and it was a light day for myself on the pitch today, so I haven't seen too much, so I can't really make too many comments. But no, it's a great addition to the squad, and as you say, he's an international player, so hopefully he brings his qualities.
And that can only help really with Chris Basham still out. I know Kyron Gordon has clearly got his chance and stepped up brilliantly well, but to see kind of different people getting involved and everybody pulling the weight must be a big thing for the squad.
Yeah, as you say, I mean, obviously Kyron Gordon's come in and he's done well when he's needed to. It's a big responsibility for himself. Before that, if you look at his first team minutes, he probably hadn't played quite a lot, and he's come in and he's done well in the Championship, so yeah, well done to him.
And for you, as somebody that has come through the youth ranks here, how important is it to continue to see people like Kyron getting the chance around all the other quality that the club has?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Obviously, to see the young players coming through, as you mentioned, I've had to do it myself. Obviously, I've gone down a different route to get to the first team. But all these young boys that are coming through, if they're given the chance, they just need to take it.
You've been a regular over the last few months. How do you feel it's kind of gone, and do you feel that you've managed to kind of improve week by week, month by month, and really make that first team spot your own?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like I've improved over the last month or so. And it's just about always learning and improving my game. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but as I say, I just got to keep on improving.
Of course, Ender back now. I imagine you'll push each other. Is there a good kind of camaraderie between yourselves for that spot?
Yeah, no, Ender's back. He got brought back into training whilst I've been away, but it's good competition between him and myself, so looking forward to it.
Do you feel like you've learned a lot from him, really? He's I think, about 9 years your senior within the squad that you can kind of take from him, both from a club and country perspective, with him having played for Ireland too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is the first season I've been in and around the first team squad properly at Sheffield United. But I mean, even over the last 3 or 4 years when I've been in and around it, I've learned from him then. And no, he's obviously a great player on the international scene and at club level. So obviously he's a good player to learn off.
How vital was it to get that victory against Barnsley just before the international break to put yourselves into that top 6 with 8 games to go?
Massive win, and as you say, it just keeps us in the top 6. We just need to keep on progressing on that now and getting more points on the board.
Does it feel like your spot to lose now that you're in there?
There's 8 games to go, so a lot of football to be played.
How beneficial was your time at Stoke last season? Clearly a trip back there this weekend.
Yeah, no, a trip back there this weekend. Learning curve was massive there. As have all my loans been good learning curves. I'm playing for Stoke, it's a massive club. So yeah, looking forward to the game.
Do you believe that having spent some time under him, that Michael ONeill will get it right with Stoke? I mean, they had a really good start to this season. Last couple of months hasn't necessarily gone there, but they're a big club at this level, aren't they?
Yeah, you mentioned they're a big club, but there's quite a few big clubs at this level now. They had a great start to the season, so it'll be a challenging game come Saturday, that's for sure.
What was it like working under Michael, clearly a former international boss as well? I imagine he was someone that you could have taken plenty from.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed my time there, and obviously learning a different part to my game. Played several different positions whilst I was at Stoke. Left back, left wing back, left centre half, and it's just about taking on board what other managers have to say about your game.
Looking forward to coming up against Phil Jagielka this weekend.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. Yeah.
Do you hope that you're still playing at nearly 40 years old as he's doing?
If I can get to 40 years old, then yeah, I've had a good career, that's for sure.
He's an incredible role model though, isn't he? And a leader for everyone, with the 2 spells that he's had here and everything that he's achieved in the game with England and Everton as well.
Yeah, no, he's had an absolutely fantastic career. Obviously the longevity of himself, as you say, on the international scene and the career he's had at a personal level, so yeah.